Check 1, 2, 2.
And now, where indie music comes alive. Broadcasting live worldwide, plus on demand 24/7, and hosted by Hall of Fame personality Dave Pratt. 10, 9, 8, 7. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. And now, house lights down, music up. Now entering the World Music Stage. Your host for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Dave Pratt.
Yes, welcome to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. We count down the top 10 every Saturday, and now we are heard on nearly 200 radio affiliates throughout the world. And of course, we are heard on worldmusicstage.com and on the internet worldwide and on demand through Star Worldwide Networks. Listen at a time that's convenient for you. We are all about indie music, the artists and the fans who support indie music, and we're all about you and your indie music experience. And now, let's get started.
World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Song number 10.
Hey, let's start off in Ohio. Murnin Tribe is an all-original hard rock band from Columbus, Ohio, who have been a consistent force in the local music scene in Central Ohio for 5 years. Kicking us off this week at number 10 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown from their album Duty Before Booty, Murnin Tribe, Livin' Free.
Stretched to the limit, cursed inside. Struggle with the darkness I feel inside. Should I surrender to my pain? Inside it's killing me. All I want's to be free. Oh. I live inside my head. All my life I've been dead. Suffer through the pain. Instead I'm looking up. It's my new direction. Showing myself my own reflection. Don't go talking about love. Not what you're thinking of. I'm living free. I'm living free. I'm living free. God bless me. Breaking out the chains that have bound me. Broken by the sign sent by God. No longer fearing death. The hereafter, from my final breath, whispers laughter. I'm living free. Well, I'm living free. God has blessed me. I'm living free. I'm living free. God has put his blessing on me.
All right. Well, we are out of the gate on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, and we move on to number 9.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 9.
Bradley Kopp is a guitarist, gun-for-hire, record producer, and engineer. And Lori Singer, well, she's a vocalist running a 9-piece show band, a backup singer for other artists, a songwriter herself, and a session singer. Oh, and let's throw voice actor in there. Wow. Together, they're a husband-wife songwriting and performing duo, a dynamic duo. At number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown from Buda, Texas, which is close to Austin. It's like between Austin and San Antonio. Off their album, A Deep Oasis, Lori Singer, Bradley Kopp. Where'd all the money go?
Mama sure could spend Dad's money so fast. It wasn't funny. Poor Daddy just never knew about all the cash she went through. He's working hard to bring home the bacon. She's spending all the cash he's making. At the end of the day, the only thing that he can say is, oh no, where'd all the money go? Mama was a real homemaker. She had a chauffeur just to take her. She hired a cook, she hired a maid. She never wondered how they all got paid. Meanwhile, Dad's treading water, wondering why he married the boss's daughter. When did life get so hard? When he gave her that credit card. Oh no, where'd all the money go? It disappeared right out the door to Versace and Dior. Somehow it managed to find its way to Neiman Marcus and Cartier. You get the picture. Mama's on a roll. Daddy's got a stock because she's out of control. He says, sweetie, sugar baby, honey, get your hands off all my money. Chauffeur and bought a book on economics. She took a class, got a second mortgage and invested the cash. She said, hey, now listen honey, I'm gonna get back all that money. I found a way to get us out of hot. I put it all in Enron stock. Oh no, where'd all the money go? Where'd all the money go?
Now that's a fun tune. Anytime you can get Neiman Marcus in the lyrics. Hey, good stuff.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 8.
I just like saying Oshawa. Is it Oshawa? Oshawa? Oshawa. All right. See, I'm talking to the founders of World Music Stage from Canada. They're, cluing me in on all the Canadian pronunciations. From Oshawa, Ontario, Canada comes Frozen North, featuring Shelley Rand. So, Frozen North Music is a music publisher of country songs comprising a ton of artists. And this week, the song features Shelley Rand. So, check it out. At number 8 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Shelley Rand, The Power of My Love.
She gently squeezed his trembling hand and kissed him on the cheek. His swollen eyes were filled with tears. She could barely speak. She looked up and smiled at him and whispered soft and low, I hear the angels calling me. It's time to let me go. You will feel the power of my love. And time will heal the pain you feel inside. With each and every hour of every passing day, you will feel the power of my love. Wipe away those tears, my dear. Please don't cry for me. 'Cause when I'm gone, I'll still live on in your memory. You will feel my love for you growing in your heart. And even when I've gone away, we'll never be apart. You will feel the power of my love. And time will heal the pain you feel inside. With each and every hour of every passing day, you will feel the power of my love. Someday we will meet again on that distant shore, and we will have eternal life and live forevermore. You will feel the power of my love. And time will heal the pain you feel inside. Oh, with each and every hour of every passing day, you will feel the power. You will feel the power. You will feel the power of my love. Of my love.
Beautiful voice, beautiful song. Shelley Rand, The Power of My Love.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 7.
John Hanford is from East Hampton, New York, and is a guitarist, producer, and sound engineer who's been playing professionally for 30 years. Now, John's played with a number of big names like Buddy Miles and Eric Burden and the late Ray Buchanan. At number 7 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Cutting Loose, John Hanford, Rough Cut. That boy can play. John Hanford and Rough Cut.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 6.
Let's go back up to Crazy Canada. Lance King is a Vancouver, Canadian-based singer-songwriter. Being a Shriner and the father of a young disabled woman motivated Lance to undertake the project of writing and recording DIMES. D-I-M-E-S. Now, that stands for Determination, Inspiration, Motivation, Education, and Solutions. Shriners do a lot of good work. Money raised will benefit young disabled people. At number 6 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Lance King, Love You All the Way.
I never knew a woman could come on so strong. I never knew a feeling could last so long. You come on like a lioness, I feel like the fatted lamb. I'd love to take you hard and fast, but that's not who I am. So I said, oh, 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 I just want to take it slow. You know that I could jump right in, but that's not how I roll. And I said, hey, 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 I can take your breath away, but babe, I want to love you all the way. If you're trying to drive me crazy, babe, you know you're almost there. You fill my dreams with your schemes and the clothes you wear. My head is spinning round and round. I can't get off this track. You've got me where you want me, babe. There's just no turning back. Till I'm crazy as the dreams I dream of. That's right, girl, I'm crazy in love. Hey, hey, I could have you for a day, but babe, I wanna love you all the way. Till I'm crazy as the dreams that I dream of. That's right, girl, I'm crazy in love. Hey, hey, I could have you for a day, but I just wanna love you all the way. Yes, I just wanna love you all the way.
Lance King and Love You All the Way. And that brings us to the top 5.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 5.
And we're going to go down under here from Melbourne, Australia. Grammy nominees, The Bleeding Rose. They range from Irish folk to heavy acid rock to funk to folk rock to pop to psychedelic music. They do it all. They write songs from their gut, from personal experiences, and that's really the heart of their music. And they definitely entertain, but they do it with substance. And they're currently working on their new album, Electrobioluminescence. I think I pronounced that right. Let's find out. Joining us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Master Vincent Ashley. How you doing?
Hey, good, mate. How you doing?
Doing great. Did I pronounce the name of your new album right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Electrobioluminescence. That's right. Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that after a few beers, you know? Yeah. Are you guys checking in from Australia?
Yeah. Well, it's just me today because, yeah. So, yeah, we're just doing that. Did some work on the new single this week. So, had a listen to that today and just taking a bit of a break, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, from Australia and doing Irish folk and acid metal, that's quite a combination.
The songs manifest themselves, and if they sound good when I hear them, then I write them, yeah. It's a strange process. I have to explain it to people, that I hear the music before it's written, as though it's just like a song in my head that I've heard 1,000 times, you know, so when that happens, I have to drop everything and then just pick up pen and paper.
Tell us more about Bleeding Rose.
Well, the Bleeding Rose has been around for quite a while now in Australia, but since the advent of digital technology and all that, we've managed to get our music out to the world a bit more, so people are starting to take notice of us a little bit more than they did. And we've got a long, colourful history, but, we're still in the ring.
Yeah, and you're in the top 5 of our countdown this week with your song Eventide. Yeah, congratulations.
That's awesome. Thanks for that. With Eventide.
Tell us about that song.
Never would have believed it. It's a great groove, isn't it? You enjoy it.
Yeah, tell us about the song and where it comes from.
Eventide is about the space between daylight and darkness. It's that space. It's almost a dreamlike state. And I believe if you extend that consciousness to a global level, that's where we're at right now. So it could either turn into a beautiful dream or a complete nightmare. It's up to us.
All right, good guy. Great band. Congratulations on Bleeding Rose. At number 5 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Let's check it out. From the album POTUS, Bleeding Rose, Eventide. countdown going today, huh? Bleeding Rose from Australia. And it was great to talk to Vincent. Appreciate him taking the time. We move on to number 4.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 4.
Lisa Hurt hails from the outskirts of Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City. Yeah! She has been writing her own songs since age 10 and singing professionally since 17 in a wide range of bands. And now Lisa is a solo performer and songwriter. I mean, soulful songs from the heart, full of pain, honesty, and courage. And we'll talk to her about that, where it comes from. She joins us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Hi, Lisa.
Hi there.
Congrats on your solo career.
Oh, thank you very much.
Your bio mentions how your mother got sick and how that changed your career. Tell us about that.
Well, I had been in a band for 3 years, and I was needed at home. My mom was very ill, and I had to stay home and take care of her. So it made it impossible for me to do both at one time. She was more important than that. I thought the music will still be there.
But it brought about positive in a way that you mentioned it kind of changed your musical career and your direction.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Anytime I go through a lot of things, that's usually when I end up writing a whole lot more. And, that was my last living parent. So, my whole approach to everything sort of changed at that point, really.
Have you always remained in Detroit?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us more about you and your career.
I'm sorry?
Tell us more about you and your career.
Let's see. I've been playing since I was 9. Did my first professional gig at 17. Started writing songs at about 10. I wrote a song for my graduating class, and I got to sing it at class day and at graduation, which was kind of cool. And sad song, saddest word in the world is goodbye. Kind of a thing.
Of course.
But I didn't do anything with it for a long time. My ex-husband, unfortunately, really wasn't very supportive of it, and so he really didn't want me to do it. But after my dad died, that's when I really got started with it. And so for the last 16 years, it's just been me and my piano, and now I'm working with a bunch of bands and doing a whole bunch of stuff. But
congratulations! Tell us about your song, "My Fairy Tale."
Well, that is a multitude of things. One, it's about me meeting my husband now, who's been incredibly supportive. And I really believed at one point that all the good things that had already happened. And when I met him, I found out I was wrong and that a lot of good things were still to come. And so I was in a very dark place for a long time. And that song was my way of saying, if I crawled my butt out of the pit of despair, you can too. Don't give up hope.
I love it. You got the attitude. At number 4 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album One More Try, Lisa Hurt at My Fairy Tale.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 3.
Well, hard-hitting original rock songs driven by classic guitar licks and heavy riffs. That's what Steve Costello has always strived for. Oh, and he hit it. In the 10 years since playing the Northern Ontario bar circuit, at the age of 13, he has proven his stuff. And he joins us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. What's up, Steve? How you doing?
Not much. How are you doing?
Well, playing the bar circuit at 13. Did you ever sneak a cold one in there?
No, I'm a bit of a party pooper. I was always the plain one. I got home early and played guitar some more.
At 13, what songs were you covering on the bar circuit at 13?
Well, I kind of followed suit with what my parents listened to, mostly my dad, and he was a bit of a hippie, so we did a lot of Hendrix and Zeppelin, and the town I'm from, kind of a mining town, it's called Sudbury, and a lot of people liked AC/DC and that kind of thing, so we did a few crowd pleasers like that.
What AC/DC tunes? Let me guess, okay? Highway to Hell. You had to do Highway to Hell.
Of course.
Okay. Whole Lot of Rosie?
No, we didn't make it that far. We had a female singer. I don't think she was up for it.
You Shook Me All Night Long.
Yep.
And Girls Got Rhythm.
Yep.
At 13, do you even know what those songs are about?
I got an idea.
When you perform today, do you do originals and covers?
Yeah, mostly original stuff now, and I throw in a few covers, try to do it sort of our own way, but we mostly do original stuff.
Well, you are high on our countdown this week. Tell us about your song, Risk.
Risk was a tune I kind of wrote, I think, in like a day. I was sort of my first attempt at doing sort of a solo project thing. I've always been in bands and just play guitar. So I'm not a very confident singer even now, but it was kind of my first attempt at just doing it on my own and just try to see what happened. So I sat down and I did it and kind of knocked it out quick. And it kind of is what it is.
Well, it's working. Let's check it out. At number 3 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Steve Costello, Risk.
Risk, what did I miss? I looked away, came back to this. Miss, was such a mess. I hope you know I tried my best. The day was bright, flew close to the sun. The way I feel, not the only one. Someone said true love is dead. Should have heard everything that they all said. Now she's gone away. Left me here with nothing to say. Feeling numb from all the pain. Come closer and closer again. Risk, forbidden kiss. Only close, I lost my
At number 3 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Steve Costello and Risk.
World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Song number 2.
Well, about 7 years ago, Veracity set out to put their praise and worship signature on rock. After building a buzz around Michigan, they released Out Loud with a single that hit FM radio and the internet, earning a top spot on Christian rock radio here and in Australia. Wow. They were on their way to more success, and it just continues. As for live performances, their energy and passion fuel the audience, and they love the interaction. Veracity joins us on the countdown. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Dave.
Are you in Michigan?
Yes, I'm in Michigan right now.
Little chilly up there?
It is a little chilly. It's about 39 degrees right now, which I could do without. But
Have you always been there, Charlotte? Is that where you've always been based?
Yes, born and raised, yep. And I'm ready to leave. I'm sorry. I love it here, but I'm done with the cold weather. So,
if you were going to leave, where would you go?
Hawaii, but I've never been there. So, I mean,
I don't know of many faith and worship rock bands that are based in Hawaii.
Hey, that might be a good thing, though.
Yeah, it could be. Come to Arizona. Have you ever been to Arizona?
No, but I've heard it's beautiful there, and it's one of those places I have on my list. So,
okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, we'd love to have you. Hey, Michigan is so competitive music-wise. I mean, the music scene in Michigan has brought just so many rock acts and Motown acts and hip-hop. Everything comes from Michigan. How did you guys manage to break out and create such a buzz?
Well, we're very honest. You know, we're not trying to put on a show. We're more of a ministry-based band, and we try to reach the people. You know, I love what we do. I've been a musician all my life. I've sang. I've played instruments my whole life. My husband, who's the guitar player of the band, has played guitar since he was a child, and it's in our hearts. But the main goal of this band is to reach other people. So the way we write is very honest, and I believe that our music has reached enough that maybe that's helped us break out a little bit. But, you know, our sole purpose is to reach people, not to just be, you know, rock stars or to be any famous except to God. I'll be famous for God. That's my goal.
How does that combo work with you and your husband? Do you write the lyrics and your husband the music, or do you pitch in on both?
Well, it's kind of a both ways thing, but my husband, I mean, he's been my rock my whole life, and he's watched me battle a lot of things growing up, and I battle bipolar depression, and he's seen my life from the time we've been married, and I hate to say it because I don't want to show my age, but we've been married for 22 years, so he's seen a lot go on throughout my life, and the lyrics that are written are partially from him because of the things he's seen me go through, and between him and I, we write these words to just tell a story about what I've been through and to help people that go through what I go through have hope and to maybe see that they're not alone. So it's both of us that have written these lyrics, and the main goal is to, like I said in the beginning, was to reach others. So that's where the lyrics come from.
We're hanging out with Charlotte from Veracity. Is having a rock band based on faith and praise and worship, it's a targeted advantage, but is it also a marketing challenge?
It's a real challenge, actually. And it's funny that you asked the question because we've talked about, and I don't want to see that the one that everybody says sells out. I don't want to change our genre just so that we can get known or heard, but it's been very tough for us to get places to play, radio airplay, because we are a Christian band, and that genre actually puts us in a category that makes it hard for us to get out there. So we've actually been talking about possibly taking that Christian label off and just putting us out there as a rock band, and then when they come see us, they'll know who we are. It's a really tough battle, but I think maybe to experiment with it might be something we're going to dabble into.
Well,
eventually.
Charlotte, what you're doing is working because you are at number 2 on our countdown this week. How about that?
It's awesome. I'm so grateful because as many ears as we can reach, that's the goal. I am so thankful that we've got that many people listening and requesting our music because it's not about money. It's not about fame. I just want to be able to let people know that there is hope.
This is a band you want to pull for. At number 2 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off their album Beautiful Mess, Veracity, Be My Escape. Boy, Charlotte can bring it, huh? With veracity, kind of in the vein of a Paramore or an Evanescence. Ton of talent there. Good stuff at number 2. And that brings us, obviously, to number 1.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 1.
Well, this guy has quite a story, and to me, it's inspirational. Malcolm Henderson is a Virginia-based recording artist, and a young Malcolm had to endure adversity in his life. His father passed when he was only 13 years old, and he also lost his mother and children, and suffered through homelessness and depression. And still, he never stopped pursuing his dreams. In fact, he promised his mom that he would be successful, and he's certainly on his way. He joins us this week on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Hi, Malcolm.
How are you? This is me. What's up?
Well, you have an incredible story, my friend. Congrats on overcoming so many challenges.
Thank you.
Does your songwriting come from the challenges and the sadness that you faced in life?
Yeah, a lot of the music that I write is from the adversity that I faced in my journey, my musical journey as an aspiring artist. So, yeah.
You promised your mom success, and you are at number 1 this week on our worldwide countdown. How about that?
That's very exciting. I know she would be proud if she was here. So, yeah.
Are you in Virginia right now?
I'm actually in California.
Okay. Are you on tour or visiting friends? Or
We're kind of like we're at one place 1 week, and the next week we're doing other stuff. So, yeah, I guess you can kind of say that.
When you say we're, you mean on a musical scale you're touring?
That, too, and my team, you know? Like, you can't do this without a family-based, origin.
Okay. Hey, since you're number 1 on our countdown this week, what is the number 1 thing you want people to know about Malcolm Henderson?
I want y'all to know that we all face things in this walk of life and hurdles when we're running on this race to be successful, but we just got to be prepared to jump over it and continue on to the next chapter of success. The only way we can attain success and achieve anything in life is, one, through God, and then secondly, by having the ambition and allowing that weight that weighs you down in this walk of life to be not a weight that weighs you down, but a weight to make you gain strength. So if you don't ever get anything from me or anything from this interview, just know that you can achieve anything through God and through your adversity you face, as long as you channel it into something you love doing.
Tell us about your number 1 song this week, When I See You Again. What's it about?
When I See You Again is about my mother. And it's if you ever missed anybody or have a loved one that is fighting through something or anything like that, it's mainly about that, and it's meant to touch hearts for people that lost loved ones. And in this case, it's my mom and my dad in that song. So I hope that it touches people and inspiring them to be the best they can be in life, and if they ever faced anything like that.
Well, this is quite a story because you promised your mom that you would be a success, and now you're number 1 on the countdown with a song about your mom. So let's check it out. At number 1 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Malcolm Henderson, When I See You Again.
Yeah. Mama, I know I don't make a lot of songs about you. It's not because I don't care. It's because I gotta hold back these tears. Cause my soul cried from every memory. Yeah. Love you, mama. It's Malcolm, man.
The family that fell apart, but you already knew that. It's like I got a sword in my heart. Looking at your pictures got me too sad. Traveling down life's road all alone. Believe me, it isn't easy. Hard to believe your baby got sold. I wish that this was a nightmare I was dreaming. You're supposed to be here, but I guess some things don't go as we planned. I think about it each year, yeah. On Mother's Day, that's the reason I be leaving. But I ain't forget the good
see you again. When I see you again, I know I smile, but inside I'm frowning. Mama, why'd you leave without me? I never thought that I'd be here alone, and every day gets harder, and I try my hardest to survive, but the higher I climb, they throw their stones from the top. Mama, you're supposed to be here, but I guess some things don't go as we planned. I think about it each year, yeah. On Mother's Day, that's the reason I be weeping. But I ain't forget the goals, the dreams that you and me created. Sometimes I can feel your hold on me, and that's when I feel the safest. Nobody can take your place. Our memories won't be erased. Mama, I think of you each day. I wish that things could change, but I guess this is part of a bigger plan I don't understand. And I can't wait to tell you I love you and hug you and see you again. Through sickness, you was there for me, to support, love, and care for me. You helped to prepare to see memories. I cherish these. Kill me that you ain't here to see how much I've grown and tears to bring. My depression left, but every other day it stares at me. It's almost embarrassing to admit it. I talk to myself like you listen in the same room like you used to when you was living. I get it, you gone. Won't forget the times that we had. If you can hear this, I love you. Rest in peace, mom and dad. Mama, nobody can take your place. Our memories won't be erased. Mama, I think of you each day. I wish that things could change, but I guess this is part of a bigger plan I don't understand. And I can't wait to tell you I love you and hug you and see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again.
Wow, quite a story, especially knowing how Malcolm wrote that song and what that song is all about. What a countdown today, huh? At number 1, Malcolm Henderson, When I See You Again. So there you go. This week's top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, heard every week right here on Star Worldwide Networks. I'm so proud to host this show, and thank you so much for listening every week. Now, this week, go to worldmusicstage.com to hear the greatest indie music in the world and to support your favorite indie artists. And you know what? If you enjoyed the show, you can hear it again. Thanks for joining us every week for the best in indie music all around the globe, the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I'm Dave Pratt, and hey, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Thanks for listening to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 Weekly from worldmusicstage.com. Join us where indie music comes alive at worldmusicstage.com. That's worldmusicstage.com.